everyone, my name is Debbie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today I have a video where I'm going to show you what I can reasonably accomplish in about a 3 to 3.5 hour workday, because as I have done this through the years, I've been selling for over 16 years, approaching 17 years now. I never have like a solid 8-hour uninterrupted day. There are so many other responsibilities. Through the years, taking kids to school, picking them up from school, cooking, laundry, cleaning the house, all of those things, sports. In today's video, what I'm going to do is show you what I can accomplish. So this is sourcing, prepping, listing items, and then I'm also estimating how much time it will take to ship the items. I listed everything. I'll show you the listings. I timed everything. I'll tell you how long each step of it took and how much I expect to make total and how much that equates to per hour. Now come along with me and we will go shopping inside Goodwill. I started in shorts, hoping to find some really great shorts that would be a quick flip, and a lot of these I would have picked up at the bins if they were 50 cents to $1, but they were about $4.50 here, so I was more selective. That was BCBG Generation. That one's pretty hit or miss for me, so I skipped it. Maternity, I found quite a few maternity shorts, and I talk about sourcing those later. I've had a lot of success with maternity, but not today. That was a current looking style, so I looked those up, but comps only showed about $15. Athletic shorts can be really good if the right brand and style, but those just weren't it. That was a Jolt vegan leather skirt, and it was actually brand new with tags, but I thought I could only sell it for about $18, and I wanted more than that today. If it has embroidery on it, I normally look up those items. That one was Bamboo Traders, and I've not had much luck selling that brand, so I skipped it, and I continue to look through 2 full rows of shorts. I thought these were going to be a great one, that they would sell for like $40. They looked vintage, mom jeans style shorts. So I picked those up, ran comps, couldn't find anything. So that's why you always want to run comps. And I just kept looking and looking. I actually cut out quite a bit of this because it was so long, just a lot of basic brands. I thought those silver could be good, but the comps just weren't good enough. And Levi's, had they been denim, I would have picked them up most likely. Those looked cool. I liked the pattern and how bright they were, but comps just weren't good enough. And finally, score! I found Current Elliott for the first time ever. I actually picked up those maternity shorts and kept them in my cart until the very end, because maternity is a great area to have items for sale in, but I realized I can get those for about the same price brand new with tags at Old Navy when they go on clearance, so I decided to put them back. Then I headed over to jackets. That was East 5th, brand new with tags, but the comps just weren't good enough. Then I see Disney, so I definitely pulled that one and looked it up. Then right after that, I find a Harley Davidson jacket, so I also pulled that one to put it in my cart to look it up. It was $11.49, so I wanted to make sure it would be worth the investment to purchase that item. This jacket was Zenergy by Chico's, and I thought it looked really nice, and I
almost picked it up and put it back at the very end because jackets are a little more money and I wasn't sure if I would make enough on it. That was an Adidas jacket and I ended up keeping it for myself. It was so nice and just a little bit unique style, so I was excited about that. That Eddie Bauer denim jacket I really liked, but the comps were only about $20, $25, and so I thought that was paying too much to only get 20 or 25. That was Day Trip from the Buckle, but the retail value was only $29.99 on it. And so again, I thought, at the bins, definitely. At the regular Goodwill, no. That was a new brand to me, AUW, but I didn't find very good comps on that, so I passed on it. Then Venus, sometimes I have really good luck on Venus, but that one just looked a little dated, so I passed on it. And then it is coming to the end, but I find one more jacket. It looked so pretty. I usually always look up leather if it looks in nice condition. It was red, so it was half price. And so I looked that up and the comps looked good. I took it home. That vest, I haven't had luck with that brand, Exposure, but it looked really nice. It seemed like it was brand new, so I went ahead and looked it up, but the comps were not great. And then I'm going to head to the shoes now. The shoes were really picked over today in the ladies section, so I looked at the kids and there were some super cute little ones. That one was Born. I thought that might be a good one, but the comps were I think like 12 or 15. The kids' shoes are $4.99, and so those I loved. London Fog, super cute. So I put those in my cart and used Google Lens to look them up. And then I saw these shoes and I thought they were cool. And as I looked closer, they were Vans. And I've never seen Vans that looked like that. So I used Google Lens, looked them up really quickly, and they looked like they would do very well. And then I was out of time. And so I quickly looked at the hard goods, and I think I probably missed some good things because I just didn't have any more time. But I did find a few great things. I found that steering wheel and some hot rollers, and then my time was up. It took me a total of 48 minutes of shopping.
Okay, so now I am back. I came home and prepped all the items. These were all really clean and nice. They did not take a lot of work. The majority of the work was actually peeling stickers off of things. So that only took 13 minutes. So that was very easy. Then the next, I photographed the items, and I just photographed them right here on my kitchen counter. I have a lot of large windows that give me a lot of natural light, and then I'm able to remove the background with Photo Room, which I love the app Photo Room. I just do any hard goods or shoes right here on this counter. Any of the clothing, if it's something that I lay on the floor, often I'll take it in my laundry room because I have really big fluorescent lights in there. Or if it's something that goes on a mannequin, I take it in my bedroom. I put the mannequin in there. I open the big windows and let the natural light come in. Then I take it off the mannequin, lay it on the floor, take my measurements, and that's it. I don't have a light box or anything really fancy. I found the best thing is just using natural light and being able to remove the background. So that's all I did on the picture. So I photographed those, and then I listed the items, and I will show you what I ended up picking up. If you notice in the video, I looked through so many shorts. 2 rows, that was the majority of my time, and I only ended up taking home 1 pair of shorts. And I think the reason for that is because it's approaching summer right now and everybody is looking for shorts. And that is why I often talk about I purchase things off season, because if right now I'm going into the heavy winter jackets, those are not picked over very much, and I'm probably going to find some good stuff in those, but the shorts, not so much. So it's smart to buy those a little bit ahead of season before everybody else is actually going into the store and picking through them. And a lot of those shorts I would have picked up had it been at the Goodwill bins where it's 99 cents a pound. Then it would make sense if I was only going to make $10 or $15 to pick them up for $1. But when they're almost $5, I'm going to be a lot more selective. And one thing, I almost picked up maternity shorts, and I will tell you, for years I sold a lot of maternity. I would go to Old Navy, and their maternity, they marked that down so low, and I get multiple quantities and did very well. Now I don't live near an Old Navy, so I don't do that anymore, but that is a great place to source. And then also Gap maternity. I did a lot of Gap maternity online and did very well on that. So maternity is a great area to be in, and I just have kind of fallen off of that, but I thought I want to start getting more maternity. Maybe next time I'm in Oklahoma City, I will go to Old Navy and see if there are any maternity clearances, because that's a great area. So the one pair of shorts that I picked up, Current Elliott, and I had never found that brand before, but I remember hearing that brand name from other people on YouTube. So I thought, oh, I think that's a brand. So I looked it up and it had pretty good comps. So I think it should sell for $25. It costs $4.54. And here's the tag. I will have the listing on the side though, where you'll probably be able to see it better. So they're in great condition. So I was excited to get my first Current Elliott piece. Then I went to the jackets, and I probably spent 1/10 of the time in the jackets that I spent in the shorts, and found items right away. So the first item I was really excited for, it is this red Harley Davidson jacket, and it is in perfect condition. It looks new. There's the back. It's a size small. Here is the tag, and I looked up comps, and I think it will do pretty good. I'm estimating that I should sell it for about $60, and it costs $11.49. So I'm really excited about that one. And then I see this denim jean jacket, and it had Disney on it, and anything that says Disney, I usually take a moment to look that up, because I've had some incredible sales that are Disney items. And on the back it said "Tell as old as time," and so I took a picture with Google Lens of the back of it, and it pulled up similar listings, and I thought that was definitely worth it to pick up. It cost $7.49, and I estimate that I should be able to sell it for $30. So I thought that was a great one. And then I found this leather jacket, and it was in excellent condition, just really pretty. Look at the fringe detail on it. It is Terry Lewis Classic Luxuries, size small, the shell, 100% genuine leather, front zip, and it was also half off. So it only costs $5.75, and I estimate that I will sell it for $40. Then I went to the shoes. This really stood out to me, and it is Vans, and I again used Google Lens, took a quick photo, and saw that they were the Sophie saddle shoe. And then when I got home and inspected it further, it does say Sophie on the inside. And so they were marked as kids, but they are actually women's, and so they were only $4.99, and I listed them a little bit lower than some of the sold comps due to them being a size 5. That's a harder size to sell, but I think I will still get $20 for them, and they only cost $4.99, so I think that is great. And then these were so adorable. I just fell in love with these. They are London Fog. Look at the back, and look at the little knit detail on them and the little duck front. And they just look in excellent condition, and the faux fur lining is so soft. And these, had it been winter, these would be gone for sure. But since it is May, they were still there, $4.99. And I estimate that I should be able to sell them for $20. And they're just adorable. I love them. And then I went over to the hard goods, and the first thing I got was due to another reseller that I watched. I have to pop up her channel right here, but I had watched a what sold video recently and she had a good sell on curlers, and so I was like, I'm going to have to pick those up. These are in excellent condition. I counted all the pins, everything's there, a 20-piece set, and I looked up the comps and they were great. And so I estimate that these should sell for $30. And one thing, when you're listing something that's a little bit heavy, it is a very good idea to put weights and measurements in. If you're on eBay, if you're on Poshmark, just make sure it doesn't go over 5 pounds, but on any of the other sites where it's calculated shipping, I do that because I weighed it prior to putting it in the box, and then after putting it in the box, and it put it into a different weight class. So now when it sells, I don't have to scramble around and look for a box that fits, or that go, oh no, I'm out of bubble wrap, what do I do? I have it all ready to go, perfect size box. I know the weight, the dimensions. I'm not going to end up getting in a situation where I sell it and realize I'm losing $4 on shipping. So it's always good to be prepared and find your packaging before selling it rather than after you sold it. Another what sold video, and somebody highlighted these, and it's called Homedics, and it has the model number on it. So what I did was I quickly put in the brand and the model number and pulled up comps. This one I put a tiny bit lower because it has some cosmetic damage on it, but I tested it and it works great, and I estimate that I should get $30 for it. Then the next one, a steering wheel, and I'm always thinking I really need to learn more about video games and video game parts, so that, because I know those can be good sellers and sell really fast. So I saw the Xbox steering wheel and I picked that up. This is the steering wheel, and I looked up comps and it was great. And then I got home and realized that most of the comps were for the steering wheel and some foot pedals. And all I have is the steering wheel, so I might have to go back and see if the foot pedals are there also. But just with this part, it should sell for about $25, and it cost $7.99. This ornament was only $1. It looks brand new. It came from Dillard's. The retail price was $22.50, and it's signed. It has these hand-applied crystals on it, just really pretty. So I looked up comps, and I might only sell it for $10 plus shipping, but still $1 to $10 is pretty good in a super simple listing. So when I added up everything, and I tried to be really reasonable on what I thought that each item would sell for, so that is 10 items. So if you include 30 minutes to ship the items, which I'm being kind of generous on that because I doubt it would even take 30 minutes. That is 3 hours and 16 minutes. I am estimating that I will sell these items, these 10 items, for a total amount of $290. If you take 20% off in fees, some of them might be less than that, but the max fees that I should have on these is 20% if it sells on Poshmark. That takes it to $232. My cost of goods was $66.35, which means I should make a profit of $165.65. Divide that by 3.25 hours. That is $50.97 an hour, which is excellent to be able to do it a little bit here, a little bit there, and at your own time. I think that is really, really good. And when I look back, what I was doing before was I was a school teacher. I didn't make anywhere near that money. Pleased with $50 an hour, and that's something that can be easily duplicated. I didn't find any just super home run items. These were items that can easily be found, things like this, or comparable each and every day at Goodwill. Okay, so that is everything that I have for you today. If you like this type of smaller haul, but showing you what can reasonably be done start to finish in a day and estimating how much I will actually make for it, let me know. If you want me to make more of these, I think this is kind of fun and it's valuable for me to figure out exactly how much I'm making per hour, and it makes me think a little bit more about what I am picking up. In the future, I will show any of these items when they sell. They will be in my weekly what sold video, so if you're not subscribed, if you would like to see in the future what these actually sell for, then please subscribe below. I would love to have you join me on more videos. If you gained value from this video and would consider giving me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that too. So thank you very much, and good luck to everybody out there. I hope everybody is doing great selling and having just a wonderful day. Bye.